They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I bout to leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. .62 gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boy sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off straight go. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street.
What up, what up, what up? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah. So we up in the building. I want to say shout out to the family. Can y'all hear me? I'm like Tupac, holla if you hear me. Got the mic going on, got the mic popping. Trying to sound crispy lit, you know, crispy savage fade in the building. I just made that up, but it sounded good. When I said crispy savage fade, I just made it up. It sounded good. Y'all know over here, upper echelon like to make up them words and phrases. You know, maybe something might catch on. Maybe something might catch on, you feel me? But shout out to my brother Banks Hayes in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Big AMC. Terrell Davis in the building. Salute, King. Big all things. Big AMC FSG in the building. Rod Walker, Shalom, King. Peace and blessings to your family. Dodge J in the building. Salute, salute. Lil Pup Willie in the building. Supreme Cam. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Ah, man, Supreme Cam ain't got the AMC FSG up there no more. Damn, homie. But shout out to my man Supreme Cam in the building. Salute. Peace and blessings to everybody that's in the building. Salute, salute, salute. But, alright, so you got, hold on a second. So you got, so Banks, so you done got into the building now, right? Salute. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Jado, salute. So yeah. So big AMC FSG, we got the sports bar set up. Where if you're not a member of it, go ahead and sign up for it. It's on Discord where we will be showing the fights. And we opening up the Discord for the family where we're gonna be making a room for football, a room for basketball, a room for boxing, and we might be doing a UFC room. But it's a place where people can come through with the AMC family and you can link up. We're gonna have a chat room that's gonna be open 24/7, so a person can go there kicking with somebody, because a lot of people like to go to chat rooms just to talk to the people that's in the chats instead of listening to the content creator. Because I know people ain't going to Claymore Reigns channel to listen to him talk. They just going over there to talk shit in the comment section. Where we're gonna have a chat room that's always open. We're gonna have a space where people that like to watch basketball can watch it. A space for people for for baseball, for soccer, all that shit right there. And we're gonna have a special space just for the gamblers. A space where just gamblers get to listen to and go through and pick their picks and everything. Like we're trying to make the community more retroactive and have it where it can grow and people can have, we sit there and we build with each other. And that's how we try to do it. And, people that's on the ground floor, that's day one, y'all get to get in there free. But people that are not part of the AMC FSJ movement, they will be charged coming through there because, we're not putting up shit for other people to reap the benefits. Like, so when we put the pay-per-view events up there, people that are not from the AMC FSG family, they will have to pay for it. I'm not giving shit for free for none of them. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna have it where the people in the family that they can come through, and damn, try to make it a big experience for people that's part of the AMC FSG family. You know what I'm saying? Try to do something that other people ain't doing, and just grow it as a label, grow it as a platform. You feel me? That way, people can have places to hang out, where to be fun and to be chill. You know what I'm saying? Because people love chat rooms, but this one right here is gonna be retroactive. Matter of fact, might even put in a racing because I know people we like to bet on NASCAR. We used to watch NASCAR. Put in a racing room. You feel what I'm saying? Just so we can grow as a brand and as a channel. You feel what I'm saying? Like the AMC FSG movement. We can make this shit nationwide and the moderators, we got to get moderators in the groups. It ain't gonna be as many as it is on the channel, but it's gonna be from the day one people that's been down. Get the moderators to moderate different channels though. But we'll talk about it. We just had the first weekend last week versus the David versus David fight. We're gonna probably do it again. We're gonna do it again this weekend, and the next big day is gonna be the Tanks pay-per-view card. But we're gonna do the Keyshawn fight card. We're gonna do all that shit. So y'all know y'all just stay tuned. If you're not subscribe in there, get in there. Cause if you're not, you're gonna miss out on it. And they say it's never too late for cow trade. But hey, you want to get in when you fit in before spaces get out of there. But let's get into this motherfucking boxing. Damn, I done pressed the button on this microphone. I don't even know what the fuck I just did. Can y'all hear me? I done pressed the button on the microphone. I think I fucked up. Press 1 if you can hear me real quick. I think I pressed the mute button. I don't know what the fuck I pressed. Can y'all hear me? Can you test it? Test it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so I did press the mute button. Okay, cool. This damn microphone's so damn sensitive. Alright, and Big Dog Will, I'm about to duck your head off. You keep on talking about Earl Spence, nigga. Let's talk about Shaquack Stevenson ducking. That nigga just sat there and ducked Devin Haney, tried to call the man out. Yeah. But shout out to my nigga Slogan One in the building. Salute King. Peace and blessings to you. Jado. Salute King. James Dunnigan in the building. Salute King. Dragons Assassin Official. What it do? Windy City Assassin. Salute, homie. Light Skin Business in the building. Brian the King. Falcone. Big AMC FSG. I'm going to post it in here for y'all, James. Give me 1 second. The beautiful Queen Cassandra in the building. Salute, Queen. How you doing? The OG Queen in the building. Raina. Cooking with Raina in the building. Salute. My guy Simmy's World. What it do? Frequent liar in the fucking building. Salute. Alright. Let me matter of fact, let me get y'all this cause he just made a permanent he made a permanent what's it called, link for the channel. So I'm about to get it for you right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's see, where is it? And y'all shout out to my brother GM, because GM, he's the engineer, the architect behind this right here. So you know he be making this thing go down. So here go the link right here, family. If you ain't got it, here go the link to the Discord. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say hey-o, hey-os. And there you go right there. And what we gonna do, whenever we do like pay-per-view and stuff like that, I'm thinking about doing the UFC and shit too. But what we gonna do, we gonna get some people in there, and we might have like a round table meeting where we can have people that sit there and give your opinions and your views on it. You feel what I'm saying? That way, what I'm saying, we can see how to build it and make it better. And like whenever we do the pay-per-views, we're gonna do temporary rooms. So like it'll be like a temporary room for the people that come in just to watch the damn pay-per-view that's not part of the family. Cause you know how people just come in just to watch free videos and shit like that. So we just have a room for them to come in where they come in there, but the pay-per-view ain't free. They gonna have to pay at least $5 to $10 per event. At least. You feel what I'm saying? And after the event's over with, they pass will be revoked. So they have membership to one room. And after the damn pay-per-view is gone, after the event's over with, that room will be erased. And so with that room being erased, then they lose their privilege to the server. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like temporary servers and shit like that. So, that's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna rock it. Malik Taylor, salute K. What's going on with you? So, in boxing, they're thinking about doing Canelo Alvarez in May versus Jake Paul. Yes. I've heard that Canelo Alvarez is looking into fighting Jake Paul. Now, you can say what you want, Mr. Jake Paul, But Canelo is still the A side in that fight right there. Yeah, you fought Mike Tyson. You got Mike Tyson some money, but Mike Tyson would have made that money regardless. Because Mike Tyson did over 1 million pay-per-views with Roy Jones. Mike Tyson, he sold himself short, to be honest. Because if y'all look at it, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, Mike Tyson got $20 million. Jake Paul got 40. When Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones, they did over 1 million pay-per-view fights. They did over 1 million pay-per-view fights. And I don't know what their gate was, right? 1 million pay-per-view fights at $70 a wop. That's $70 million. That's $70 million. Understand what I'm saying? Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones did over 1 million pay-per-view. So 1 million pay-per-view is $70 million because that fight was $70. So I'm not even mentioning the gate. I'm talking about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. I think it was like 1.2 million. I don't know the exact number. But Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, their pay-per-view buys did more than what Mike Tyson and Jake Paul got paid for that fight. Jake Paul got 40 million, Mike Tyson got 20 million. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones did 70 million pay-per-view buys. So if they just do it off the pay-per-view split, both men could receive 35 million. That's more than Paul and Tyson got together. And I'm not even talking about the gate. The gate, I think, was like between 8 to 10 million, anywhere between that. Hell, with a damn million pay-per-view buy, the gate has to be at least 10 million. So Mike Tyson doesn't need Jake Paul to fucking sell. Never did. Mike Tyson doesn't realize his fucking marketability. Mike Tyson could have gotten in the ring with anybody. And why would you get in the ring with Jake Paul and allow him to get double the lion's share? Like, you let this man get you in the ring and he's getting double what the fuck you're getting, but you're the fucking legend that's done created all this shit. All these years, you put forth the work, the effort, and you let this pisshead come and make double off what the fuck you made, when you could have did the same thing, if not better, with your name. You didn't need Jake Paul. He needed you. And see, that's the thing that they do. They have our people tricked in thinking that we need them when we didn't never need them. We never needed Jake Paul. Jake Paul needed Tyson. Jake Paul needed Tyson. Tyson didn't need Paul. And that's the thing. That's the trick that they do. They make you think that you need them when you really don't. They make you think you're weak when you're really strong. And that was a damn egregious mess up right there. Like, because check this out. Mike Tyson made that type of money. He gave up that type of money. And he didn't never need to do it. Like, he never needed he never needed Jake Paul. Mike Tyson could have fought anybody. Exhibition man. Yes, you know something, Dragon Assassin? I think Canelo gonna knock his ass out too. And that's gonna be great. I think Canelo knocks Jake Paul the fuck out. Jake Paul is a travesty to boxing. Like, he gives boxers a bad name everywhere, and he's getting into the boxing and he's making this money. And it's just funny how he tricked the game with Mike Tyson. Like, nigga, how the hell do you even fix yourself to get more money than fucking Mike Tyson? Like, if anything, you should have been happy with a 50-50 with Mike Tyson, but you got double what Mike Tyson got. And I'm just mad because Mike Tyson, his brain ain't working right because all the CTE that Mike Tyson has been through. So, he's not making good decisions and he ain't got people that's making good decisions for him in his corner. And see, all they're thinking about is bread. And if they were smarter and more astute, then they could realize that Tyson could have asked for whatever the fuck he wanted in that fight, and Jake Paul would have had to acquiesce because without no Tyson, it wasn't no fight. Like, Jake Paul just got beat by Tommy Fury. And Jake Paul didn't even make $10 million on that fight. So you lost to Tommy Fury. You didn't even make $10 million. Now you call yourself willing to receive $40 million to fight the legend Mike Tyson? Like, the audacity of this motherfucker. But they say you gotta believe in yourself, bet big or go home. And he bet big. And Mike Tyson took the bait. Because I swear, Mike Tyson should have told that nigga 40-10, my split. And I guarantee you Jake Paul would have still accepted it. He had no choice. But once you give up your power to negotiation, then you don't have no legs to stand on. Especially if you done gave it up early. Like, a promoter asks you what you want to do, what you want, what type of stuff won't you do. So you tell a motherfucker, well, I won't do such and such. So what they do, they put you in the ring and they try you. You say you ain't gonna do this, they'll put you in the ring with a Uriocas Gamboa and will try you. Boom. Like, you said you wouldn't do this, but you just did it with Gamboa. And then they'll try you again with a Mean Machine. Like, they will try you. And see, this is how sneaky motherfuckers is, because they gotta find out what's your buttons and what's your limits. So once you set your boundaries and you tell people what your limits are, the first thing they do is they go about trying to see if you stick to your boundaries and if you stick to your limits. And what they will do, they will go out themselves or hire somebody to come through and test your fucking limits. Like, it's just like a button that keeps shining red that they just have to press. It's like they cannot live without finding out the answer of, will this nigga stand on his principles? If you press that button, will you fuck around and find out? Like, they have to know. And so that's what they're going to do. They're going to fuck around. They're going to keep playing around until they find out whether you stand on business or you just like the rest of these people. And 90% of these people out here that set boundaries, they do not stand on it. Shakur set boundaries. He ain't stand on it. Young Thug set boundaries. Next thing you know, he's in a dress. I'm just saying. People say they set boundaries. Then you hear them on motherfucking damn tapes with P. Diddy. So people can't tell me that they set boundaries, and then when it's time for them to stand on that shit, they're not standing on the boundaries that they set. It's just, I'm just keeping it real. Motherfuckers will set a boundary, next thing you know, They getting popped on some Pinot Gorgio. You got a motherfucker named P. Diddy pouring Pinot Gorgio on a nigga back with some baby oil. And you hear him screaming in the background like he talking percussion. Yeah, see. Like, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers do not stand on nothing. So they fall for anything. And like I said, that's what people do. Soon as you set your boundaries or you say what you will and won't do. And see, that's the way the shit is. Like, when you tell a motherfucker no, or you tell a motherfucker you won't do shit, it's like that puts a switch off in the motherfucker's head. Like, they gotta see, is this nigga for real? Does he really mean that no, or is he just like everybody else that's just saying this shit? And when they find out that you really do mean it, and you're not just spouting some bullshit, then they respect you 100 times more. That's when they try to go to rebel to make you the leader of it all. I'm talking about, they will talk about rebellion, like isolation. They were talking about you about the determination of going over there and taking what's rightfully yours. Because when you stand on business, then everything is rightfully yours. Because you stand on business and principles when other people don't stand on shit. So that means if a motherfucker don't stand on anything, he'll fall for everything. And that means he don't deserve the rule when he can't stand on shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, Spence was a dumbass guy when it came to the negotiations. I'm not going to lie. Yes, he was. And, and shout out to my co-lead, my partner, my bestie, is in the background coming to motherfucking bless us with her part of the motherfucking crown. Yes, the one, the only, the original,
Oh my
the
God.
real Badman coming through. Dr. Key, what it do? Princess in the building.
Hey, you
Shout
guys.
out to Dr. Key. We in here.
Salute to everyone. Thank you guys for joining us today. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us on this beautiful Wednesday. I had to look at my calendar. I was like, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I did that earlier, so
I
forgive
thought it was
me.
Thursday.
But salute, well, that makes two of us, and we both off. But salute to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all for coming through. My boy Marquis in the building, Creole, the beautiful Queen Raina's in here. Teach all things my right hand. Good to see you guys. I know Cash Crypto in the cut somewhat. EB Sweat a lot. Mr. Altruistic. Mr. Animalistic. Hey Banks, how y'all doing? Good to see you, Brian, the king of the chat. I want to dedicate my portion of the show. I got a couple because I wasn't here yesterday. First of all, rest in peace to Neely Fuller, who transitioned yesterday. He was actually Dr. Francis Quest Wilson mentor and teacher. So both of them are in heaven
That's
right
the
now,
Lions
tearing it
guy
up,
too.
raising up. He lived to a beautiful age of 95 years old. So rest in eternal peace. Also, happy birthday to Rosa Parks. Happy birthday to that queen. Thank you for all that you've done. Um, Hailed as one of the mothers of the civil rights movement. But I also want to give and show awareness to September Clark. It was actually September Clark. She was the first one to boycott the bus, sit in the front. And then they gave it to, and then Rosa Parks followed afterwards. And interesting story, they gave it to Rosa Parks because she was lighter than September Clark.
And
So,
she's part of the Morning Star.
but hey, at least we because of them, those two queens kicked off to what we now know as the civil rights movement. A couple of incidents. It wasn't just that isolated incidents. There was a lot that was going on at that time, as we all know. So, happy birthday to Rosa Parks, and I can officially say that I saw the clip of Prince, the singer Prince, playing
Uh
basketball,
oh.
and Prince could freaking
Oh
hoop.
yeah. He say
Prince could
blouses,
hoop.
bitch.
He was hooping. It's a clip going around, you guys, of Prince at a basketball court. I don't know where it's at, but of course, Prince hair upper was
Yeah,
swinging.
I seen
You
it.
feel
I
me? He
seen
had
it.
his
I thought
bob.
Dave Chappelle was on some bullshit. No. Blouse.
Prince could really play basketball. I'm
This is
like,
like AI.
Prince. I knew he was on the team and everything, but I didn't know the boy could hoop.
Man,
Like,
Prince was like an
whoa,
AI out there,
okay.
bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Raina. I'm still trying to get it myself, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Undercard Boxing, good to see you. Hey,
Oh,
Joseph, good to see you,
he
King.
gave me the permanent Discord for it. He made a permanent link because people were saying that somebody out here passing out that the Fugazi. You feel me?
I think it was me, but I gave the one that you gave
It,
me.
it had a time limit on it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know. See, I didn't know that it
I
had a
didn't
time
either.
limit. My apologies.
I ain't know
Everyone.
shit about that. I don't know shit, time limits on shit. But yeah,
Right. Yes, but we got it. We gonna have it all. We got it all situated. But
that's the permanent one.
let's get
Shout
into.
out to my man Undercard Boxing. But that go the permanent one right there. If you're not part of it, there you go. Well, it's permanent for the next couple of days. Let's just say it like that. We gotta keep shit fresh so haters can't copy and lock it in. But salute to everybody. Hey, look, we need fire to support the Cash App and the PayPal. Y'all know how we get down. Supporting the nitty gritty, the grizzy, the grind, and yeah.
Oh, and also, congratulations to Calvin Johnson, former
What's
Detroit
up?
Lions great. He is officially the Chicago Bears assistant wide receiver coach.
Yes, it.
Period.
So
Period.
who?
Period. Let's go,
So who?
Bears. Come on, Bears.
So
We can
who
do
the
this.
fuck is the main wide receiver coach then? Devin Hester or somebody?
Let me see. Oh, what you trying to throw? We get scared. We get scared, y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry. We won't mess
Yeah,
y'all up
no, I'm
too
talking
much.
about my nigga Calvin Johnson is the damn Georgia Tech phenom. You feel me? Like,
It's Chris Betty. Chris Betty is our wide receiver coach. So Calvin
mm,
was working underneath him. So I'm excited. Period. Come on, Megatron. Please do something with my Bears. Lord Jesus, we need it. Lord, we need it. I can't do a season of what we just witnessed. I can't do it anymore. But anyways, and last bit of sports talk real quick before we dive into boxing. The Warriors have contacted the Lakers regarding a trade for LeBron James.
who?
The Warriors. Could we see a LeBron James with the Golden State Warriors next year?
And you know what? So what? They trying to make Steph Curry go to the Lakers?
No, they're trying to. I guess they want Curry and Brown to play together. I didn't hear anything about Curry, but Curry
Well,
on his. I think Curry probably got a good 2-3 years left, and I think Curry gone.
but see, that's the reason why you can never talk about LeBron James in the all-time great category. You feel what I'm saying? Because yes, he's a hell of a player. He's one of the best. But when you talk about all-time greats like Jordan, Kobe, even Steph, they stayed with their teams. They didn't have to go to other teams. They didn't have to bring in help and make super teams to motherfucking be dominant. Like Kobe Bryant, he lived and died with LA. Jordan, he was born until he wasn't, until he was number 45. But these guys, they would have never did that shit like D Wade, Chris Boss, and LeBron. Like that shit right there was them. That was not GOAT like material. And then the way you
Yeah.
keep bouncing from team to team, like you
Well,
supposed
let's
to be.
see. It's just a
I'm
rumor.
just
So
saying, you're supposed to be a staple of your city. You're supposed to hold it down.
well, then he got to go back to Cleveland.
Well, he went to Cleveland. He turned his ass with them. Like KD, he started running this shit too. But I'm just saying, when you think of them of goats, you look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry, he with the motherfuckers that drafted him. Kobe stayed with the motherfuckers that drafted him. Jordan stayed a bull until he was a wizard. You feel what I'm saying? Like Motherfuckers just don't damn do that. Like you don't have to. A goat is not going to join somebody else's team. Other people join your team. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't
Well,
go
Kyrie
team up.
Irving
They
did
team up.
join LeBron. Kyrie Irving
You
did
say
go.
what?
Kyrie Irving did join with LeBron with Cleveland. They put on a hell of a run. One of the best
No,
playoffs
what
runs I've
team was
seen.
Kyrie Irving drafted for, Keith?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, though, at least that was a hell of a run. They brought what one or two championships to Cleveland. That was one of the best playoff season runs I've seen in a long time. That Golden State game was freaking epic. I go back and watch the
I
highlights of that
think
all the
Golden
time.
State's run. I think Golden State's run was more epic.
Golden State always have a good run. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And see no, but you want me to tell you who had the best run out of all of them? Dallas
Bulls,
Mavericks. You
the
know why?
Bulls, the
No,
Bulls.
no, I'm talking about out of that LeBron situation, the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh yeah,
Because
Dirk wasn't playing. Golly.
Dallas had a regular team and they was underdogs and they went against the high powered, made up super team of Miami and pulled it off. Now you know they would have did it again, but they got it off because the boys weren't clicking together at first. Like, they would have played in the second year, they would have got smoked like some good enchiladas. But I'm just talking about Dallas was able to stop the monsters in the first year. And I think they was like 70 and damn 12 that year or some shit. Like, they broke the Bulls record.
Yeah, that was a good run that they did. Okay, okay, Banks. Hey, Rob Walker, good to see you, King. Um, I get it. I don't think LeBron is gonna leave the Lakers. I'm just saying that's what has been floating around with all these
They
trade
just
talks.
lucky
I'm gonna
my
bring
boy.
it up.
They just lucky
Huh?
my boy got hurt, bro.
Who?
They just lucky D Rose ain't never get started, and they lucky Penny Hardaway ain't never get started. Because Penny Hardaway and D Rose, if those two people would have ever got to do their career the way they needed to, we'd be talking about a whole different standard of basketball. Because D Rose was an anomaly. Like that nigga had the
Yeah.
hops of Bud
And
Webb.
shout out to our Shot Town hero. He is back in the city with he just opened up a roses shop and is doing extremely well. Shout out to
What
Derrick Rose.
shot?
Huh?
What kind of shot?
A flower shop, a roses shop.
Oh, roses.
And it
Okay.
was wrapped, yeah, when he opened it up a few weeks
A
ago, it was wrapped
boutique.
around the corner. We was trying to get up there, me and my girls. We was like, man, let's go up there and just support. But man, we saw that line on TikTok. We was like, nah, bro, it's over with. It's
But you
OV.
know
But
something? D Rose and Penny Hardaway, both of them was exceptional players, but they always was calm and they kept respect. Like they was respectful as well. Like that time where Chris Bosh, LeBron, and all them came out for the All Star games, they was acting like a bunch of fools, and D Rose was just standing there looking. That's one of the most still iconic shits in basketball. He was looking like, look at these fools. Like,
exactly. I know Banks. Okay. Hey, World Combat Sports. Hey, Big Dog Willie. Good to see you, King GM. Which fake undercard? Who's reporting on the fake undercard? Which one you talking about? No, the Bulls
uh-oh,
record is 72-10 with a championship. Golden State is 73-9 without a championship. Got it. Is wild the man was supposed to have 2 rings before Bron got to. We not crapping on LeBron. I like LeBron. I just heard a
World
whisper before
Comeback
he got there.
Sports.
Grant
LeBron
Hill was
had to team
with
up.
it. I like
LeBron
Tracy
had to team up
McGrady.
to get a damn championship, honestly. And then once LeBron got his first championship, that's when all the pressure was off his back. He was trying to do whatever he had to do to get that first championship. Like, boy, he was struggling for that first one, Key. Like, he was going nuts trying to get that first. But then after he got that first championship, everything started to fall into place. Like, he motherfucking, the pressure was off his back. And he was able to, handle the business, though. But do you know that between him and Shaq, they are the two worst closers to shoot free throws at the end of the game. Like they said, LeBron is too good of a player to be that bad at shooting free throws when the game's on
My
the line.
God. Upper, you finna have people cussing you out about LeBron. Let's get to boxing. Lord Jesus.
Oh,
Let's get
Grant
to
Hill was my
boxing.
nigga. Yeah, Grant Hill, if he wouldn't have got hurt either, yep.
Let's get to boxing to get the housekeeping out the way. First up, Regis Prograis is officially out. He is injured. Did y'all talk about that yesterday?
Oh my God! No, I was just sitting there talking about the Regis Prograis Duarte fight, and I said Regis don't realize that this is gonna be a fight to remember.
Well, he's out. So they're trying to
Who
find
he tagging?
um they are trying, I guess he has a arm injury. Canelo versus Crawford undercard got Shakur versus Zepeda, Wilder versus Joshua, Boots versus Virgil, Bacoli and Anderson fighting other people. What date is that? What date,
This is
GM?
this is an old one.
What date is that? Here we go with would have been. Oh God, here we go. What date? What date is the Canelo and Crawford card? I'm a little clueless on that one. Um, but anyways, Regis Prograis is injured. He is out against Duarte. I can honestly say I'm relieved to hear that. Because I didn't want, man, I didn't want him to get dirty back, get done dirty. But I got a replacement for it, Oscar Duarte. Abel Mendoza. Go ahead, you 42-0. Mr. You know what I'm saying? Carmel ain't earned his shot. And that you would knock out Mr. Tank Davis. Gonna go against Oscar Duarte. There you go. 9 days to prepare since you're this killer, this great fighter. That's impossible. At Allegiant Stadium, they know that they have a game scheduled for Allegiant Stadium on September 13th. Y'all can look that up yourselves. I don't think that that's going to happen. We going to get there. Don't even trip. Yeah, it's already booked. I can't. Where?
So
Where? Hey,
somebody gonna fight. Somebody is gonna fight. They done booked it and shook it. Somebody's about to get in that ring and do a tomahawk dance. Damn it!
nah, it ain't gonna be boxing. It's a if what is it? Is it a football or a soccer game going on that? I think it's a football game going on that day, September 13th at Allegiant Stadium. One of the two. I don't think that
The
fight
football stars.
we gonna get the because that fight ain't going. Yeah, but anyways, oh, Regis suffered a shoulder injury upper. His shoulder messed up. So let's add Regis Prograis to our injured list. Over with and done. Okay, over with and done. Speaking of and done, and Andy Ruiz is back in the gym. Be looking out for a fight card announcement with Andy Ruiz on in the probably late spring, early summer. So be looking out for that. Also, Emiliano Vargas will be added to the Michaela Mayer Brian Norman Jr. card on March 29th. I don't know who his opponent is right now, but he is going to be on a Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan card. So I'm excited to see Vargas back. I hope he, get the pep in and stuff. He got the stoppages last fight. It's good to see him back. Oh, it's a football game? Okay. So yeah, Allegiant Stadium is booked up for a football game upper. Um,
Oh, okay.
also, if you're going to be in and shout out to Boxing and Barbecue, I found this out through him. If you're going to be in Texas, in the Dallas area, they've rented out a huge sports bar for
Like
the Tank.
like the upper echelon sports bar.
Yeah, they rented out that for a Tank versus Roach party. I got to get the details on where it's going to be at, but if you are in the Dallas area and you want to watch the fight but you want to go out and kick it and have some wings, some beer, whatever the case, Dallas will have an area rented out for you. Hey, Just Do, good to see you,
And
King.
if you trying to stay in and you trying to be safe that night, we have a spot. It's called the AMC FSG Boom Boom Room. You know, it's BYOB. Bring your own bag. Bring your own food. So you can bring your wings. You can bring your liquor. You can bring your women, and you sit up there. Will provide different screens for you to watch the Tank Davis fight on, as well as probably in some of these other rooms put on some other fights and stuff. But we're gonna try to have this thing set up where people can have fun, watch watch their favorite fighter get down and get down, and not worry about drinking and driving on the way home. Not worried about getting jacked on the way home. Um, you know, That's what we're trying to do right there. Trying
Yeah,
to provide
GM.
that service. So I
Yeah.
appreciate everybody. We done dropped the link for they the chat room. We just dropped it. The architect, the grand maestro of the ring, Mr. GM is in here too. He so graciously put this together for us. And y'all show that y'all appreciate his contribution. And I need 5 people in the Cash App or the PayPal to show the contribution to the channel. Can I get 5 people to represent, show in and show out? I
Hey,
appreciate
Kilo.
it. I need 5 people to support the grind today.
Hey, Kilo. Yeah, they do need to know what the NFL schedule is. Like I said,
They already got the NFL schedule for the next 3 years. Like they already be having the schedule set out. They just
well,
don't
let's
know.
see how this. Let's just see how all of this, how this all goes. Now, up next on the housekeeping, the Ring magazine has released their pound for pound rankings for the light
Ah shit.
heavyweight division. The king of the division is Artur Beterbiev, obviously. Number one is Dimitri Bivol. Number two is David Benavidez. Number three is Joshua Buatsi. Number four is Anthony Yard. Number
What?
five is number five is Albert Ramirez. Number six is Callum Smith. Number seven is Usyk. No. I'm sorry. That's not. What's that guy's name that fought Benavidez? Sh-
Gutowski.
yeah,
Gutowski.
yes, him. Number eight is David Morrell. Number nine is Willie Hutchinson, and number 10 is Imam Katiev.
I
Katiev.
say I say Morrell needs to fight either Buatsi or Yard next. That would be a hell of a fight for him. And you got Benavidez. You got
Okay.
Benavidez going for who he's going for. I'm thinking Morrell, since he's becoming a new superstar, he needs to go after either Buatsi or Yard. Both of them are winnable fights for him. Like that'd be a hell of a mission statement right there. Go for either Buatsi or Yard. That's what he needs to do.
This is the Rings light heavyweight rankings. You guys don't cuss me out, please, y'all. But
Now we know you ain't nothing but the messenger, but we knew it was some bullshit when you said it was the ring.
I just wanted to put it out there. I'm excited that David Morrell is top 10. I'm happy where David Benavidez is, and the king and number one, Bivol and Beterbiev will have this settled in about 2 weeks. Morrell should fight Buatsi versus Smith winner. Absolutely. That's a great.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Morrell need to go out to Buatsi.
That's a good list. It's all right. You know what? It's good. It's decent. It's decent. I will say that. Last up on the housekeeping before we get into the meat and potatoes involving Canelo Alvarez. Um, how do y'all feel? How do you guys feel about the Junto Nakatani versus David Cuellar fight? So it's been scheduled for February 24th. It's going to be in Tokyo, Japan. I will announce the rest of the names, but I don't feel like butchering nobody. One of them is named Tsunami and Maloney and Higa. That's it. But Juntao Nakatani will be making his return February 24th in Tokyo, Japan. I need one of y'all to watch that fight for me, Upper, because I'm gonna probably be asleep. Hey Marcus, good to see you. Morrell got a heal from that beating he took. Lord Jesus, thank you, Akilo. Thank you, Akilo. Here we go.
Shit, shit. I think David Benavidez took the worst part of it, Akelo. If we look at the visuals, Morrell didn't look as bad as Benavidez.
Also, we have a Pro Box card coming up in 3 days, February 8th. Is going to be in San Antonio at the Bowen Center. So if you're in San Antonio, Texas, make sure y'all support. Where we have Cardenas versus Brian Acosta, and the co-main is Okay, Justin Paldo. I'm not going to butcher that. Lester Martinez is out with an illness, so his fight with
Come on,
Roshan,
Lester. What? Come on,
he's
Lester.
sick. So his fight, Lester Martinez, will be coming back March 22nd. So we got to wait a little over a month to see Lester Martinez back in action. So yes, snort. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I ain't gonna lie,
What
Benavidez'
is it?
eyelids was hanging. Oh Lord. What you say, Upper?
What do you say? Snort what?
Snornello. Snornello. They're talking about, well, let's get into Canelo. We're done with the housekeeping. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So there's been a lot of talk about who is Canelo going to be facing, right? We ran down the list for you guys about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And it just appears that this list just continue to grow. Now, Jake Paul did an interview and he stated that his next fight that he'll be having will be bigger than the Mike Tyson fight. Now, if you do not know, Mike Tyson, Netflix, I really should say, Netflix pulled in over 50 million viewers. But we also know that with that fight, Upper, there was a few lawsuits that ensued afterwards. So it doesn't look like Jake Paul will be on Netflix anytime soon. Akilo Selenosha, what happened? Coconello. I know I be butchering these names. I know. Hey,
I,
Dragon Assassin.
hey, but see, you know something, Key? Like, I sat there and explained that shit earlier, right? And it really pissed me off because Jake Paul was an opportunist. People don't even realize that Mike Tyson did over 1 million pay-per-views with Roy Jones in the exhibition. And that shit was a $70 ticket. So that's $70 million that they did just off the pay-per-view. And for Jake Paul to sit there and pay Mike Tyson 20 million and Jake Paul took 40 million, like that was the perfect example of how they colonize and they take advantage of our people because Mike Tyson didn't need him. You sat there and needed Mike Tyson. And basically, you sat there and took double what Tyson was going to get. So for you to have the audacity to offer him 20 million and you take 40 million and he's the reason why the shit's selling, like that's what I say, man. They do that to us all the time. And see, our people don't realize that you're actually strong, but they make you think that you're weak. Like Tyson, you could have went out there with anybody and made that type of payday because you're Mike Tyson, you're Iron Mike. Jake Paul doesn't have a name. The nigga just got beat by Tommy Fury. You just gave that nigga life. Like you like one of them famous ass streamers that has a female sitting in the background. You Travis Hunter, and he's Layla Lene, and he just got off on your clout, basically. Like, come on, like, that shit crazy as hell. I don't understand that shit, but they always do that. Like, come on, Tyson, take your power back, King. And look,
Okay,
and
well,
look, hold
go
on,
ahead,
King.
Upper.
I need 5 people to support the grind. Can I get 5 in the Cash App or the PayPal? But yeah, they do that to us all the time, Key. They take our great fighters and they build themselves up off of that. Like you don't see the motherfuckers break getting motherfucking Vladimir Klitschko and motherfucking got a damn Big Baby Anderson beating on them. No, hell no, they're not going for them shit like that. You feel me, Key? They're not going for them shit like that. Like you ain't got no
Well,
huh?
no, go ahead.
You would have they would have let you pull no Rocky Marciano out there and let Roy Jones tee off on a Rocky Marciano. Hell no, they were trying to kill Roy Jones, Keith. You know they were trying to kill Roy Jones, Keith. But see, we ain't got that type of respect and love for our older fighters, though. That's the problem.
Well, well, to piggyback off of what you were saying, so basically, Jake Paul said that the fight is going to be bigger than a Tyson fight. Now, the only person that can pull that type of draw power in that's in that division up there is a Canelo Alvarez. Now, I know that the news broke yesterday about Jake Paul versus Canelo in May. That could be that could potentially be a fight. But the thing is, would Canelo want to face two back-to-back exhibition style fighters? Because Canelo, okay, let's say he fights Jake Paul in May. So you would want his fans to be okay with him also facing Bud Crawford in September? I don't think so. I don't think so. So
Yeah,
I'm reserved on the
yeah.
fact, hold on, Upper. I'm reserved on the fact that of Bud and Canelo happening. To be honest with you, as a boxing fan, I would rather see Bud versus Canelo than Jake Paul versus Canelo. But if you think about it, as far as business go, that fight will sell between Jake Paul and Canelo. You have the political climate. You know what I'm saying? It's basically the white man versus Hispanics, right? That's going on right now. We get that in that fight. Then you have it's freaking Canelo Alvarez. The PBC is the only ones that will really be able to put on such a freaking event. You're talking about between 800 to $1 million pay-per-view with about 25 to $30 million sold out, especially if it's in places like Vegas or Texas.
Hell
It's
yeah.
out of there. As it stands, it gets zero bread from me. Where in Saudi? I don't know what happened with Saudi. Hey Zach, hey Planet, hey Thomas Hill, the one of the YouTube boxing goats. How you doing, King? So I'm gonna keep my eye on this. To be honest, I think that if I was in Canelo position, I would see why he would choose a Jake Paul over Buck. Disrespect to our Bud fans in
Well,
here, but
I can say one thing though. Like Canelo, Canelo, he's gonna bring the people out there. Like if Canelo brought a Benavidez, it'll go crazy. If Canelo brought a Earl Spence, it will go crazy. Like Canelo versus certain big names will make people forget that they're in injured reserve or anything just for the fact of Canelo Alvarez. They just
who
see
on?
him and
Yeah,
huh?
no, I say yeah.
Yeah, they see that uniform, they see that check, they see them zeros. Like if you go back, Terrence Crawford on Hot 97, he said the highest he can go up to is 154. And then he started seeing them damn Canelo dollars. He was like, you know what? I can go up to 190. I can go up here and fight and beat this man. Like he got that Canelo got that delusional money. He got that money to make motherfuckers think that they Superman. He like, I can do it. Like he got that delusional money. Like people forget they real motherfucking damn. They forget what's really going on and think that they can be whatever it is. 333. Shout out to Brian King Falcone.
Yes. So I'm excited. Now I know that there were some how do I say this? It was hit pieces put out there. And I noticed this, and I was talking to someone behind the scenes about this, a couple people actually. When there was this whole thing about Bud and Canelo has agreed for Vegas September 13th at Allegiant Stadium. And then right after that, here comes the news about Canelo and Jake Paul. I have a theory. I feel like somebody is trying to get ahead of what Canelo is doing and still trying to keep the momentum going on behind a certain fight. Because I think that fight, if it's announced, the Jake Paul and Canelo fight, I think that will blow the other fight out the water, and it might just be a DOA, dead on arrival. But that's my opinion. Hey, 2 Cents, good to see you, Queen. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to 2 Cents. Just do.
Of course, make sure
Everybody
you
in here, they
subscribe
got
to Two Cent, Just Do. All these people right here, my man Undercard Boxing. All these people right here are great when it comes to boxing content. And shout out to my man Animalistic Savant. He's the first and the only person that's done supported the grind for the day. Shout out to my boy Animalistic coming through with the $2 make them say holla at the hour mark of the game. Appreciate you, brother. You the first person to show support to the show for the day, bro. Appreciate it. Now, can I get 4 more people to support the grind for the day? Can we get 4 more people to support my nigga Animalistic Savant in the grind for the day? That's all I ask is 4 more people to show that their support for the show and the grind. You can hit the PayPal or the Cash App. Donations are accepted.
Um,
But yeah, Key. But
yeah.
Canelo Alvarez, if he was to fight David Benavidez, right? Or if Canelo would have fight, it was to fight Usyk, that would do numbers. But see, Canelo fighting Jake Paul would do
Because you're talking about the casuals. The casuals will
This is
ram.
what I'm about to say, Key. Let me
Yeah.
say what I'm about to say.
Hmm.
Canelo versus Benavidez does numbers. Canelo versus Usyk does numbers. But if they was to do Canelo versus Jake Paul, that would do so fucking many mainstream numbers. Like people that don't know shit about boxing. But this is people that are complete air holes about boxing. They will come to know and think that Jake Paul is the king of fucking boxing, that him and Canelo have saved boxing and a cash cow because the motherfuckers right there will probably walk away with a lifetime split off that fight right there. Them motherfuckers could possibly do more than damn Floyd did with Canelo over 2 million pay-per-views. I'm not gonna say what Floyd did with Pacquiao or Conor McGregor because that's never gonna happen again because of the streaming network. But but Canelo and Jake Paul will break numbers and records. And it's fucked up because this man's whole career is built on a facade. And then you got the other man's career is built off strategically cherry picking his opponents and catching them at the right moment, at the right time, at the right situation. And that shit is fucking sucks that Canelo and Jake Paul can get together and both of them could now retire off of this next fight right here. And it's crazy because a lot of these dummies out here be pushing the narrative. Like you got even Bill Haney talking about Jake Paul's the face of boxing. Like, nigga, he can't beat nobody in the top 10 in boxing. The fuck you talking about? And then everybody's talking about Canelo this, Canelo that. Canelo has had many breaks in boxing. I've never seen nobody get beat as many times as Canelo and get the win, except for Lomachenko. He's the only one I've seen that gets the complexion for the connection treatment like Canelo. And that's the way they do it. But they do it because they sit right there and see they're ruled by something that we're not ruled by. You feel what I'm saying? Just like God was like their God to take care of them. Like, each religion got their same God they pray to. So look, them motherfuckers right there, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let's see. So, but let's see. This guy.
Hold on.
Nobody's on opioids. What is Tank's whole boxing legacy built off? Facing little guys or training guys? A little bit of both. We'll get there, nerd. We're gonna talk about Tank in a little bit. Anyway, so let's keep this going. So yeah, I'll keep my eye on this with Canelo and Jake Paul, see how this is going. I will be very surprised if this fight is really real. I would be very surprised if Bud
Nah, but
Crawford
what I
gets a
was
shot after
saying though,
that. Like I would be
Key, what I was saying though,
Yes.
like we have
Okay.
two different things. Like they represent, and I'm wide awake. I just get passionate about this. Like these people right here, they can go off and they can set their mind and they can set their method and they can sit there like it's sheep. Like this is what I've been trying to explain before. Like the same way Bill Haney, Bill Haney does. And dude, I don't take no fucking opioids, Thomas. What the fuck is you talking about, dude? Like, you know what, dog? Get the fuck out of here, dog. But what I'm saying is the same thing Bill Haney and them do, the way the LDBC do, the way that they can sit there and push a fucking narrative and that they can have everybody sitting there calling somebody the face of boxing, the way that they can sit there and have everybody believe in a certain situation. That's how they do with the Jake Paul situation. And then they have everybody flocking to it and thinking that this is really boxing. Like they got the Rocky statue in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. This man has never boxed before. This is what I'm saying when they tear down boxing. They can tear down boxing like this. It's like controlled opposition. Like Rocky is a fictional character by Sylvester Stallone, but it has made itself into the boxing Hall of Fame. Key, do you understand what I'm saying? So now they got Jake Paul, who has never fought somebody who has actually competed in the sport of boxing, except for when he fought Tommy Fury and he got beat. He was able to get a legend like Mike Tyson on his resume, like one of the greats of boxing on his resume, and now they're calling him the face of boxing. Come on, man. People don't even see what's being built up about it. Like they don't even see what's been going on. And this is the type of shit that I talk about on my other show. Because if I talk about it over here, I'm gonna get canceled. But people don't understand this that conspiracy theory stuff that they say I be on, but I see it. It's right there in front of us, Keith. They're tearing down the sport. And then you got Turkey a la Shitty, who's sitting there trying to consolidate everything and make this shit like WWE and WWF. That's why they getting with the UFC. Like, Key, do you know how much the most richest person for the UFC? Do you know how much he gets paid?
50,000.
I don't know either, but I know it's under $1 million. That they willing to come over to boxing and get their head boxed in for a check, and that's what they're trying to do with boxing, and people do not see it. It's another form of fucking slavery, dog. It's another form of slavery, and people don't even see
it. Well, I'll keep my eye on this with everything that's with Canelo, Jake Paul, Bud Crawford. What is this lead? I already told you guys my theory. I'm not surprised that all these talks about Bud Crawford and Canelo is coming out now that we could potentially have probably if Canelo and Jake Paul could pull this off, it will definitely be PBC. This will probably, it's not even a probably, I'm booking it now. If Jake Paul was to fight Canelo, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not, this will be the biggest watched, this will be the most profitable boxing match of 2025. Book it. Even if we was to get Tank and Shakur, even if we was to get Tank and Keyshawn Davis, David Benavidez and somebody, the winner of Baterviev, but it don't matter. This one,
it'll be the most profitable fight of the last 5 years. That's why the shit pisses me the fuck off, because like it would be the most profitable fight. Like I told you, it'll be just as good as Canelo versus Floyd. I said it won't do Pacquiao and Conor McGregor numbers, but it will do them numbers right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a huge fight. So,
and shout out to my man Undercard Boxing in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Shout out to my brother Just Do with the 3-piece chicken wings, and shout out to my man Kawhi Elliott with the $1 make him say holler. Appreciate y'all for supporting the grind right there. But yeah, that's the shit that be getting me right there. Yeah, conspiracy facts. Creole. That's what I'm saying though. They be systematically like Rocky Marciano. He fought one good boxer, but he fought him at the end of his career. But they try to make it seem like he was the damn standard. Like it's funny, boy. It's funny. Our people don't get the chance. You got Lomachenko, his first fight, well, no, his second fight, he gets a title match, Key. Gets his ass whooped on a title match. His third fight, let's give him another chance. He's 1-1. When have you known one of our fighters to be 1-1 and to get a back-to-back title match, Key?
They doing it now. Gary Antoine Russell. Oh, but I mean, at their first fights, no, I haven't heard of that. I'm being messy. Their first fights, I'm being messy, but no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like they sitting there building that shit up, and it's crazy because ain't no fight out there right now bigger than Jake Paul and Canelo. Not even David Benavidez.
And it's sad. I don't like it. Like I said, this isn't a fight for us. Our, the hardcore.
But this is what I'm saying. That shit's
not a fight
bigger
for us.
than that shit's even bigger than Benavidez and Canelo, dog. And Benavidez Canelo should be the biggest shit out there right now, dog. Like that shit crazy.
Absolutely. Well, I'll keep my eye on this one. Another thing that I'm keeping my eye on, dang it, because this one got me hyped. Coach Kenny, Tank Davis coach, did an interview with Mill City Boxing. Shout out to Mill City. I'm going to quote from this, so I'm shouting him out. Coach Kenny believes that, Lord Jesus, y'all Shakur fans want to cuss me out. Coach Kenny believes that he wants, after Shakur beats Kid Austin and Tank handles Lamont Roach, he wants the Tank and Shakur fight. But he said that even if he believes that the excuse that Shakur will have is his hand.
I said that yesterday.
Hold on, look, hold on. So he said even if his hand ain't hurt, it's going to be hurt. That's why that's what you do when you're trying to buy time. He said you can bookmark this interview and come back in several months. If that fight didn't happen, it will be because of this excuse. He also said, let me land my plane real quick. He also said that it's been some backdoor chatter. He been hearing some things. What we gotta say, y'all? Hey, to the beautiful Queen Ashley's Corner. Make sure y'all subscribe to my girl channel.
What we gotta say is everybody that was here yesterday. What the fuck did I say? We was sitting here talking about the fights, and I said we was just explaining why Keyshawn is trying to get away from fighting, and how people are making a damn excuse for Keyshawn to get out of fighting Tank Davis fight. And so they was talking about, shout out to the beautiful Queen Ashley's Corner in the building. And then we were sitting there talking about, well, Shakur versus Tank. And I said, soon as Shakur wins and he has to fight Tank, and can you go watch? I told them yesterday, Shakur's not going to fight Tank. What the fuck? This shit,
that wasn't me.
I know, it's damn. I say Shakur gonna fight Tank? No. I said first thing Shakur's gonna holler is his hands is broke. I said he gonna say that his hands will not allow him to fight Tank Davis. And Coach Kenny just sat there and said the exact same shit I said. I said Shakur gonna hurt his hands sparring. He gonna hurt his hands somewhere, but he was gonna have his hands hurt so he can't get in that ring versus Tank. And I said that yesterday.
Well, it's looking like Coach Kenny said bookmark this video and go back to it in 7 months. He said there is no reason why these two shouldn't fight. And he has a point, because we can't say Williams Zepeda. Williams Zepeda is running it back with Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer done made enough noise for 1 month to get that rematch. So Zepeda is off the chessboard for at least until the fall. And then and we don't even know if Tevin Farmer's if Williams Zepeda's gonna make it out of that fight, right? And who else? And Tank got a free schedule. They're saying, like, look, if we don't get that fight, it's because of Shakur's hand. Now, do y'all believe, because remember, I know the most famous boxer that had brittle hands but would still fight through it, we all know is Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
One of the best to ever lace him up. There's no you don't argue me on that one, right? But the thing is, though, Upper, what does that say about Shakur Stevenson? If we've known back-to-back fights he's had and hand injuries. There was a picture floating around, and we saw it on the whatchamacallit of him having a black eye and his hand looking a little crazy a couple weeks, like, was that a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
We didn't have to go.
What does that say, Upper, if he has another hand injury, or if that's what the excuse is? It time for Shakur Stevenson to take a significant amount of time off and work on that, get surgery?
Man, you can't really get surgery. You can't really get surgery if your hands are soft, right? But I just sat there and knew that NHA2, salute King. I just knew that it was gonna be a problem with them hands when it came against Tank Davis. You feel me? I knew that.
Hey, Fresh Baker. He said, Tucson says Shakur trying to do some BS. Sean Porter talking about Shakur was stronger than him in sparring. Well, Coach Kenny is saying he's heard otherwise.
What?
Now,
Sean Porter.
Now,
that's why I said they trying to push some type of narrative. Shakur stronger than Sean fucking Porter. Like, this is Sean Porter that was in there with EJ.
Well, Sean Porter don't box no more.
Huh?
He don't box no more.
Okay, but still, your muscle memory, Key. Like, muscle memory. So that means that he's just as strong as Spencer. No. We don't say Shakur.
Well, stop. Say he gonna beat Shorty up. Stop lament. Who said that? Kawhi, rewrite that. I don't understand. We know that's coming. John's Garage. So this supposed to be another reason why Tank Team can't send a. No, they didn't say that. God, no, John's Garage. They literally said, Coach Kenny said that they want Shakur Stevenson. He's saying that if the fight doesn't happen, then that will be looking out for that excuse. That's all he's saying. But they said that they would like to fight Shakur by the end of the year. Go look at the Mill City if y'all think I'm playing. Doesn't happen. They need to show us who really didn't want the fight, and also Benavidez and Morrell will have embarrassed whoever doesn't want the fight. Exactly. Hey, NHA too. Tank and his starting to sound and act like Canelo and his protectors. They want to give us every reason. Where is the excuse? I guess, okay, they're saying if the fight doesn't happen, I'm trying to figure out how that is an excuse. They're saying that be looking out for that reason. That's what they say.
And I understand that, just do. And see, that's the thing. And see, NHA, how are you sitting there saying we're starting to act like Canelo? I understand that Shakur has hand problems. That's why I said when it's time to have that fight, watch they say something about Shakur's hands. That's what I said. We're not saying nothing about taking them saying no fight. I said Shakur's side gonna say something about his hands. Because one thing about Shakur, when he gets happy, he starts throwing. And like Shakur, I can't explain it, but I can tell you like this: Shakur gets injured more than a little bit. Like, we seen the video where Shakur was sitting there sparring. Like, I didn't even think the punch he threw was hard enough to make him lay down. I was just like, wow, what the fuck just happened? You feel what I'm saying? Y'all seen the video, Key. Y'all seen that shit. But
I don't think that it's a built-in excuse. I really feel as though, like, look, okay, here's the projection, right? We know for a fact Tank Davis and his team reached out last year for the fight. So Shakur should already know that after both of them, and there's no excuses, they fight 1 week apart from each other. There's no excuses, hey Daryl, as to why them two can't get it on. Pause.
Exactly.
William Zepeda and Tevin Farmer. If anything, I'm holding both of their feet to the fire. William Zepeda got Farmer problems. Keyshawn Davis might want to fight Lomachenko, Pitbull Cruz, Teofimo Lopez. He got a whole hit list of who he trying to chase after he get out the way. Okay, Shakur and Tank. I think we can all agree. Shakur and Tank Davis is the fight to make happen for 2025. Anything less of it is a disgrace, especially since if we might be getting Jake Paul and Canelo, that's a pure boxing fight, yo. That's a boxing dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. We should be advocating for this. I will be the first to say, if Shakur Stevenson, if I hear that he's taking some time off to get his hand, you know what I'm saying, working again, I will call cap on that, because you've been knowing that Tank been wanting to fight you since last year. I'm sorry. Shakur gonna injure his hand on Tank face when he wins. That's all that matters. I love to see it. Talk your stuff, Teach. Alan said, hey Alan, all them N words gonna be busy after Tank's fight. Been saying this. Then when it's quiet and Tank settle on someone, all the cloud chasing B words will say he never sent the contract. Ooh, hey Rick.
But
All I'm
this is
saying.
what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
This is what's funny right here. Everybody should just say, Tank, call the contract, send the contract. Shout out to my brother Alan Stain, the general of the PPN gang in the building. But this is what's funny. Everybody being calling out Tank, throwing rocks at him. It's like the pit bull with the chain around his neck, right? Now that Floyd gone, they done let the chain off the dog. So now you walk past that gate and you could throw a rock at that motherfucker. Now he can get to you. See, Loma thought he was gonna walk by and throw it, and that motherfucker came off the leash. He came out to Loma. Loma said, "I retired." Shakur was throwing rocks because he thought Loma was about to fight him. So he like, well, I keep throwing rocks from behind Loma's back. And Loma was like, well, I retired, so you get him, young son. So then Shakur, his own people, sat there and said, look, we don't want a Tank fight. They signed suspiciously to Eddie. There was no Tank fight. And Steven Espinoza came out. And if he lied, he could be sued for defamation. But Steven Espinoza came out and said they wanted a one-fight deal with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur turned it down because he wanted a multiple fight deal. And if he's sitting there lying on that man right there, they can get him for defamation. So Steve Espinosa's not about to lie on Shakur. Shakur even said himself, yeah, they sent the offer, but it wasn't what we wanted. Shakur even said it when he was in that car talking to Mill City Boxing. So Shakur ducked it. Then you got De Los Santos. He said his hand broke or whatever. Then you got then you got damn El Rayo say he ain't fighting no more this year. So like everybody throw rocks when they thought the pit bull was leashed up. But ever since Floyd done took the motherfucking thing off the leash, you know, shit, motherfuckers be clamming up like they oysters with pearls hiding it. They clamming up like oysters with pearls, man. And I'm just keeping it real. Go ahead, Keith.
Well, okay, and I get that NHA tube. Look, this Hey J boxing, this is it. I knew this was gonna cause controversy. I knew it. I should have left this for the end. But anyways, here's the thing, y'all. Okay, somebody said NHA tube said Tank be going after Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is sold up with Turkey. He signed that away with Riyadh season. He got the May card, and then if he wins against Rolly Romero, he will be fighting Devin Haney. That's done. Okay, so if Tank and Ryan was to happen, that's a 2026, 2027 fight. If that would even happen, because that is they're fighting at 147. I think we can all agree that Tank is not jumping up to 147 anytime soon. So let's take that off. The two fights Okay, at 135 that we have been talking about for the past about 2 years now. Okay, is Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. I'm holding both of their feet. What did I tell y'all 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I said I'm holding these fighters' I'm holding these fighters' feet to the fire. I'm done. Okay. So I brought that up because I have noticed that Shakur's hand injuries. All right. I did notice that with his hand injury. All right. But what I do also know, and this goes for both Tank and Shakur Stevenson. Tank fights March 1st. Shakur Stevenson fights April 22nd. Both of them guys, both of them, their schedules are going to be free. Let's
Exactly.
make that fight happen. There's no reason why Shakur should leave that division without fighting Tank Davis. And that goes for Keyshawn Davis too. But I'm putting more merit and more weight on Shakur. What they call him, Shakur. What they call him? What's his middle? What they call him?
Twitterson, Shakur
No,
Twitterson.
no, stop.
I thought you was asking what the people
Oh my
call him.
God. Shakur signed a
Look,
2-fight deal with Hearn.
Shakur got a 2-fight deal with her. So he about to fight one now. Him and Tank fight at the end of the year. But I'm not letting Keyshawn off. Keyshawn said his next fight off the Moran check is Tank. Keyshawn got to handle that. Like everybody he talking about he want to fight Pitbull now. You wasn't saying not Pitbull and none of that shit right there. Like, nah, Keyshawn, you the businessman, so stand on business. The businessman need to stand on motherfucking business. Now Shakur can get 2 fights out the way because he got 2 fights with Eddie, and Eddie already told us that Shakur ain't doing a Tank fight under his label. So Shakur can get this fight out the way and get one done in the summertime, and then him and Tank can meet up at the winter. Him and Tank can meet up at the end of the year after Tank cleans Keyshawn Davis's clock. No homo. You feel me? No Diddy. You feel what I'm saying, Key?
I mean, I get that, but my whole thing is it's not a guarantee that Zepeda's gonna make it out of Tevin Farmer. So if Zepeda lose that fight, okay, part 2. If Zepeda lose that fight, is Shakur and Zepeda still on the table? Or if Zepeda
Well, no, but still,
if Zepeda doesn't make it look like a competitive fight like this last fight, it was a very close. A lot of people felt like Tevin Farmer. Is that still a lucrative fight? Shakur, Tank is a lucrative fight. Go to Tank Davis route. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm tired of it.
but see, Tank ain't dealing with Eddie, I guess, because I don't know. Eddie can find Shakur 2 fights. Like, who is Shakur fighting next? He's fighting one more person besides Kid Austin. Like the Kid Austin fight. When is that? February? Huh?
This Kid Austin is February 22nd.
Okay, he can fight Joe Cordina after that, probably. Then he's done with it. And then, he can have time for Tank by the end of the year. But Keyshawn said too much shit. It's too much shit that Keyshawn said that he got to stand on, Key. Like, Keyshawn said that the game's been tricked for too long. How he want to stand. And we got to see that shit get stood on, Key. Like that's like Charlo getting slapped. Like he has to. He has to do what he got to do when he do like he do it. And yes, I just need one more person to support the grind for the day. Can we get one more person to support the grind for the day? I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if you're not part of the AMC FSD game, we got the I'm gonna drop Kiki, you drop. Well, maybe Dr. Key can drop the link one more time to the chat room. Well, no, GM's in here, so GM can drop the link one more time to the chat room. That'll get you part of the clubhouse, the sports bar. So he'll drop the link one more time. But yeah, he got to stand on that, Key, because he done sat there and went from under 100,000 subscribers and followers to damn near over 1 million now. So he done gained over 900,000 people by capping off of Tank Davis or calling Tank Davis' name. So I feel like he done reaped the benefits. Now it's either he got to get in that ring or, like you done gained all these followers because you was scared and you said the nigga was scared and you want to fight him, how he tricking the game, how you will beat him, how he too little, and like you said all this shit. You said all this shit right here. You done sat there and then spanked on Lemos and says you wish it was Tank. And like, your dreadhead bigger than the man. And you said you will bully this nigga. So now niggas want to see the bully finally get bullied. When I'm thinking that Tank is going to bully you because I showed the video of y'all sparring and you had 16-ounce gloves and headgear. Tank hurt you twice with that. Plus, he had you balled up the whole shit. And even you said as yourself, you couldn't do nothing. The man had you balled up because he hurt you with 2 shots. And you said you don't like fighting like that because you rather be an offensive-minded fighter. So for that man to come in there and hit you, boom, boom, and got you folded up, while all you doing is blocking in 16 ounces, that man started to work you then, bruh. That man worked you for about 30 more shots. So what you gonna do without 16 ounces and without headgear, Keyshawn? You going to fucking sleep with no-dos, bruh. Like, no-dos ain't gonna be able to keep you woke, bro. Like, you're going up out of there. The upper room. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Bob dismissed Tank. Hold on. Ratchet, stop it.
You ain't a dog Ratchet Key.
No, it's my bird. Tank.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say Ratchet.
No, my bird he's cussing out. She's cussing out the other bird. Lord Jesus, ghetto. Tank is the undisputed sparring champ. No, let it be told. Everybody beats up on Tank. In sparring. Remember in HA2? Oh, look. All I'm saying is I got my eye on everything on both of these fighters, how they gonna be moving. I don't want no excuses. Loma, we can all agree Loma ducked that fight. Okay. Now the next 2 men up are Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. That's it and that's all.
Get him, Key.
I understand that people got fight deals and everything lined up. I understand that. I get that. I respect it. But a lot can happen from now until December of 2025. A lot can happen.
Are you serious, 2 Cent?
What?
2 Cent said that he bought those followers.
No, she being me. Ratchet Bird got a nice ring. Yeah, my parakeets are something else, man. Anyways, let's move on because y'all gonna be cussing. Y'all gonna be going at it all day over this. I'm just reporting what Coach Kenny said, and I cannot wait. Okay, I can't wait. In 3 weeks, y'all. Upper 3 weeks. We watching both of these fighters like a hawk. We watching them because we want that fight. Am I right or wrong, Upper?
Yeah.
Keyshawn is already talking that talk that Tank ain't next. Keyshawn already talking.
Yeah, and see that's the shit that gets us right, Key. Because if Tank sit there and say anything besides anybody that's not next, like he say, yeah, my daughter wanted to go to this nigga trying to duck. He trying to take his daughter shopping. So he ain't gotta fight this nigga. Like, come on, Key, like this shit crazy, Key. You can't make this shit up. Like nigga Tank can't take his daughter out to get something to eat. Or they gonna say the nigga ducking, you feel me? But let one of these niggas damn do some shit and it's okay. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let these niggas start talking about fighting pit bull. Or let these niggas start talking about motherfucking moving up.
No, I don't have a zoo. It's just my bird and dogs. Just my birds and my dogs.
Like
Anyways,
keep that
y'all,
shit,
we done with
keep
the
it
look.
together, dog. They're
I
not
mean,
keeping the
well,
same
let's see how
energy,
that
Key.
goes. No, 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 they're not. No, they're not. No, and it's really sad. Let's see what they do. Like I said, it's a lot of time from now until June. It's a lot of time from now until July. And it's a damn sure a lot of time between now and December. Let's see who gonna. But Keyshawn did say that. And shout out to Mr. Pride. Keyshawn did say that he'll let Shakur fight Tank first before he do. I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh God. Oh Keyshawn. Oh Keyshawn.
And you know what's crazy, Key? Before this shit even happened, Key, before this shit even happened, I even told people, I say, look, because you remember me and Big Supreme got into it because I was like, Big Supreme, this nigga faking. And Big Supreme was like, nah, Keyshawn really want that smoke. And remember me and Big Supreme got into it. I said, nigga, this nigga faking. I said, all he doing is pump faking like he did with Frank Martin. I said, he just trying to get the attention so he can get the attention on him. And I said, this nigga ain't gonna fight Tank. And he was like, that was different with Frank Martin. He really want this smoke. Remember that shit, Keith?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
me and Big Supreme fell out behind this shit. And then I said, okay, well then, after a while I said, well, maybe Keyshawn really does want the smoke. And then when they was at the Espinoza and motherfucking Robisi fight, they pulled Keyshawn to the table and he sitting there talking with the people. And he was like, yeah, supposed to fight February 15th. I think that's what he said. For the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him gonna fight for the belt. And then Tank Davis people done reached out to me. And I said, yeah, Tank wants to fight me. So we're gonna do a Davis versus Davis. Ain't that what he said?
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he said that's the biggest fight in boxing. He said, Tank know I don't need him and he don't need me, but he know if we fight together, that'll be a great fight right there. And we're gonna make it happen. After I beat Baranchek and Tank beat Roach, then we next up on each other's cards for unification. That's all I heard. And then next thing you know, Keyshawn, his damn stock went up. Like everybody started subscribing to Keyshawn, like, oh, Keyshawn is bold enough to go against Tank. I mean, we fuck with this nigga. Like, this the businessman. Oh, the businessman? Yeah. Like, nigga wanna trick you and all this shit. Like, he done hit Tank with like 5 different hellfire slings. Like that. He been tricking the game for too long. I wanna fight him. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bully this nigga. And like, he got the game sold up. Like, niggas is walking around with his slogans on shirts. And now, that nigga start talking about Lomachenko. Like, he started bringing up Lomachenko name. Talking about Lomachenko and him got some unfinished business to do.
What is saying? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh my God, J Box, y'all leave me alone, Lord.
You don't remember that key? He said him and Lomachenko got some unfinished business to do. And Bob Arum talking about, yeah, him versus Lomachenko would be a great. Loma, what the fuck? I thought you retired, nigga. Loma, I thought you fucking retired. The fuck type business you got going on, Loma? You retired. So now you come out of retirement, the fight this dude right here, Loma? Nah, we're not standing for that. Nigga, if you come out of retirement, the only thing you need to be up your ass is tight. Like a motherfucking suppository, nigga.
Thank you guys.
Like a motherfucking suppository. You say what, Key?
I was just telling them thank you, Marquis. Thank you guys. Anyway,
yeah, Tank need to be in that nigga ass like a suppository, man. We ain't playing that shit, Loma.
Okay, thank you, Upper. Thank you.
But I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it 100. But then after everybody gave him shit about the Loma, now he seen Pitbull had that crowd Now he talking about he want to fight Pitbull. So businessman, you not really standing no business. You just trying to build your following. That's the fuck you're trying to do. Like nigga, I knew it. You're trying to build your fan base up without fighting anybody. That's the fuck you're trying to do. Nigga, you need to get your next step on, nigga.
Okay,
For
on
real.
next up. Anyway, so off
Let's
the
you do the
tank.
snakes and slimes.
Okay, off the tank and Keyshawn and all of this. We'll keep our eye on it. What we do know is that all these three kings have fights coming up. February 15th, February 22nd, and March 1st. We're all going to watch every last one of them. Okay. Next up, as we all know, on that same date, actually, I think it's February 14th, or is it the 15th? Greg Hackett is facing Brian Norman Sr. in Georgia. Greg Hackett said after he beats Brian Norman Sr., he wants to fight Bill Haney. Do we want to see this fight between Greg Hackett and Bill Haney? No, I don't do snakes. I only grew up with birds and dogs, y'all. Just birds and dogs. That's
Greg
it.
Hackett said what?
Greg Hackett wants to fight Bill Haney. Done. Brian Norman Sr. So Greg Hackett has officially called out Bill Haney. Do we want to see that fight exhibition?
Yes, yes.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No.
Man, Greg Hackett going on a damn coach's tour. He going on a coach's tour, yes. Shut Bill the fuck up. I thought Greg and Bill was cool. What the fuck happened with Bill?
I know Haney and Greg Hackett. Now, did they get into it? Did they have a falling out?
What happened with him?
I don't know. I have no idea, but Greg Hackett wants to fight Bill Haney. So after his fight with Brian Norman Sr., whoever wins, I think we should push for that fight. Bill Haney versus Greg Hackett.
Bill is asleep.
Oh my
Bill
God.
get knocked the fuck out. Bill ain't never boxed before.
But he trained, so he could, you know.
Hey, that old white guy used to train Tyson. Don't mean he can get in there and do some shit. I mean, what's your dude that trained Devin? That trains Pacquiao and Devin now? I forgot his name. He an old school boxer. I mean, he an old school. What's his name?
I don't know, and I just talked about him a couple weeks ago. What is that guy's?
Y'all know his damn name. The nigga that used to train Pacquiao all the time, and he trained Devin the other day. What the fuck is his name? Y'all know. Chat, help me out. The one that got he's shaking like he got Parkinson's. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I forget his name, and I just brought him up 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we just talked about
it. Freddie Roach. Yes, thank you, 2 cents. Bill could train himself. Maybe, possibly. Greg can fight. Yeah, they say Greg know how to fight. Hey, ABZ. Freddie the Joke Coach Roach. Thank you.
Yes. Motherfucker like he done got hit with raid. Yeah, Freddie Roach. Yeah, good thanks, 2 cent. Yeah.
Y'all are mean.
Yeah, Freddie Roach. You know Freddie Roach is a hell of a trainer, but his ass ain't getting that ring and beat nobody's ass, Keith. Ain't no damn way.
Kaya knows how to cook J-Boxing. I hope not. Hey, Malik. Thank you, Malik. You guys just log out today. You guys can log out. Y'all are irritating.
Brian Norman Greg Hackett can fight. And Greg Hackett, damn. They done brought they about to bomb rush the fight, ain't they?
Well, hey, Greg Hackett.
I said Greg Hackett about to bomb rush the stadium, ain't they?
Well, I think that I know who's the next opponent for Greg Hackett. Oliver McCall. So Oliver McCall had a fight yesterday, you guys. I wasn't here, so I could give you guys the fight card, y'all, and knocked the guy out in the first round. So he is still on par to be the most The oldest fighter right now. He I'm sorry. He beat up Gary Cobia. It was a 6 round match. He knocked him out in the first round. Gary Cobia is 3-4. Okay, he was 3 wins, 4 losses. His next fight, upper Oliver McCall, is another 6 round fight in March 18th. And we have yet to know who that opponent is, and it's going to be in Nashville. So if you guys are in the great state of Tennessee, Oliver McCall will be fighting. That's who Greg Hackett should fight, Oliver McCall. Yeah, yeah. Y'all gonna be quiet on that? Y'all don't like Oliver McCall? All of a sudden, he's winning. That's his
I mean,
second
he's my
out.
I mean, he's my stablemate, bro. But like Oliver McCall is my stablemate. But damn, Oliver, like he's fighting people his age, but you know, this is like the PGA Senior Tour. So what we gonna have the boxing senior league now too? Like we're gonna have a league where 50 and older boxers can go through. That's matter of fact, maybe we should do a league for 50+ year old boxers to come through and swing the glove every now and then. Make it where 55 and older, 70 and older, 80 and over.
I mean, but still, I think
I
I
mean,
like
we can.
I like the fact I like that Oliver McCall is still out here. We know that we have the return of King Kong Ortiz. We have the return of who else did I say was coming back? Manny Pacquiao will be allegedly fighting this year. Tito Trinidad still wants Oscar De La Hoya for a rematch. I mean, Oliver McCall fits right on in my opinion. Shout out to Oliver McCall and his
Yeah, but he's 60 years old as well, so And like I said, I just need one more person to support the grind. Can we get one more person in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind? Just one person. I need one person to support the grind. And shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel, that subscribed to the chat room. And starting tomorrow, we will start putting the bets up in there. So we'll also be able to share the bets. And like I said, we're gonna take your opinions as well to see what y'all want done to the chat. We got 24-hour chat room. We're gonna have a chat room with the boxing, one with the basketball, baseball, one with the daggone androids. Just different stuff. But I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all one more person support the grind. And make sure y'all subscribe to AMC FSG because only the people that's there on day one, the day one family, is the ones that will be moderating in there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a movie, baby. We just getting it started. Y'all right here at ground zero when this thing's taking off. And when it becomes, you say what?
No, go ahead, Upper.
Okay. Well, yeah, all I'm just saying is, it's loyalty over everything. The people that just come here early, that's the ones that's gonna be here when the shit get going. I'm just letting y'all know. But shout out to everybody that's there. Peace and blessings. And Oliver McCall, sit your old geriatric ass down, bro. For real. Like I grew up in the gym with this man right here. Like matter of fact, he still got a lot of boxing years in him because he took a break after his mama died and everything. So, he didn't take the punishment that he could have took between them years. So I guess he's trying to relive his glory years. I guess.
Well, speaking of glory years, Teofimo Lopez is definitely getting sold to the highest bidder. So on Twitter yesterday on his rant, he went at Africa and he also went at Top Rank. Y'all ready for this? So Teofimo Lopez put Top Rank on blast. He said, "I will get sliced for this." You're absolutely right. But this was to drop my first pay-per-view and showcase that I cannot sell in bigger venues. It was against a Puerto Rican which should have been hosted in New York, not Vegas. The boxing
Is they
business.
talking about the one with
This
is they
is
talking
with
about the with Legat?
no. This is with Superel Matias. He said the boxing business knows what happens if or when I miss the incentives. Here are the incentives. The WBO Junior Welterweight title defense is with Superel Matias, March 15th. Guaranteed payment to TO 2.6 million. Bonus payment of 250,000 upon the pay-per-view reaching 80,000 buys in the United States. 50% of all pay-per-view revenue received by the promotion after the first 100,000 pay-per-view buys in the United States. 50% of all gate revenue received by the promotion above $1.5 million. Was T.O. correct in walking away from Matias?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Like,
Upper, I don't know what that is
he-
in your background. Are you doing dishes?
no, that's the damn washing machine. Hold on, give me a
Okay.
second.
Do you guys agree with it? So basically what he's saying is, okay, outside of the 2.6 million, he'll get 250,000 if he reaches 80,000 pay-per-view buys, and he'll get 50% of the paper revenue by the promotion after the first 100,000. So he'll get 250 after 80K, and then an additional 50% of the pay-per-views after 100K. And then if they would have a gate of 1.5 million, they would reach 50%. They'll get 50% of the gate. Now, could Superel Matias and Tio get $1.5 million gate? Now, Shakur got with Edwin De Los Santos, what was that, like a 1.1? So can a Puerto Rican, and what is T.O. identifying now? Is T.O. is T.O. from Honduras today? Is he from, what is T.O. today? Is T.O. Puerto Rican today? I'm trying to figure out what is T.O. Is T.O. from New York still? I don't know what T.O. is from, so I'm gonna reserve my judgment. But do you guys think that he could have gotten a $1.5 million gate? Can T.O. get a $1.5 million gate? Can T.O. This would have been in what, March or April? Because Superdell is fighting in March. So could T.O. get a $1.5 million gate in Vegas? Because I can't say that he for sure that they would have got that in New York, because he didn't even get that with the fight that he had in New York. Who remembers that fight that T.O. had in New York? I think he only got he didn't do that good of a gate. It wasn't up there, you know? Wasn't it like 5,000 tickets? Oh, he's from Honduras. Okay, he's from Honduras. Hey, GT. Okay. It doesn't matter. He ain't need to get that. What, GM? He fought Cleggett. No, he fought Cleggett in Florida, Upper. He fought Cleggett in Florida. He fought in New York before. Remember, it was a ballroom, and he couldn't even sell like that. It was around the time of when Tank fought Rolly, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that Hector? It was one of the two. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. So I can't say definitively that they would have gotten that just because of Matias. He's putting it off on it wouldn't have been lucrative because of the style, you know. But you know what? That's why we have to give people like Tank and Keyshawn Davis and the rest of them they props, though, because they are selling. You know what I'm saying? And for him to, I think, you know what? I think they could have reached at least over 80,000 pay-per-views. 2.6 million. Because was it an and you have to do this, and I didn't read that. That's not what I seen in the stipulations. He could have did a 1.1 or 900,000 pay-per-view gate, got over, let's say, 95,000, a live gate, got over 80 to 95,000 pay-per-views. He still would have got the bonus of 2.5 that'll put him over, that would put him at 3-2. You feel me? I think that him and no. If you look Elmo without hair, that's T.O. Thank you, J Boxing. It won't hit 80K, but it's more than T.O. ever made. Matias did 62K in Puerto Rico. That's Puerto Rico, though. He's saying that it should have been in they should have had it in New York. I you know what? I'm gonna go on a limb. I think they could have made that threshold. I think they could have met one of those thresholds of either 80,000 pay-per-view buys and 1.5 million in the gate, with the gate. I think they would have made about 80. You know what, J Boxing? You can't sell against a KO artist. New York has a heavy Puerto Rican population. He ain't want that smoke. Okay. Upper look at that's T.O. My goodness. Okay. Well, first of all, I can't believe that T.O. put this out there. Like, damn, T.O. Okay, you really getting up there. He said that he was gonna get sliced for this. I know Bob Arum cannot wait. For somebody to put hands and feet on him. Now, T.O. did not stop there. But Bud Crawford chimed in and said 2.6 is crazy work to be getting when you this big of a star you say you is. It all makes sense now why you was being a goofy now. I'm gonna need some of these fighters to take an English class, all of them, please, Lord Jesus. They could have landed somewhere between 80 and 100. I was thinking that, B-Dog, with Superel Matias, Teofimo Lopez. That's a hardcore boxing fan match right there. We could have pushed it up there. T.O. equal a food stamp budget. At the end of the day, 2.6 million, if I'm not mistaken, is the most that Teofimo Lopez would have made. But now he's got himself in a bit of a bind because Jose Ramirez Arnold Barboza and Jack Catterall are fighting for the WBO eliminator. Now, we also know that Africa and T.O. was supposedly in negotiations. And I told you guys, I said, when it come to T.O., take everything with a grain of salt. T.O. is now cussing out Africa. T.O. is now cussing out Africa because Africa wants more money, allegedly. Now, that's what T.O. was saying. T.O. saying, like, you know what? Sign the contract. Africa is like, yo, the numbers got to make sense. So I'm trying to figure out, like, T.O., you didn't already drop them. Those numbers. Let us know what numbers y'all talking about. But I like the role that Africa is playing because he's really using the WBO as all right, because he knows T.O. has to fight by August. Otherwise, has to have a fight. I think it's by August for the Jack Catterall and Arnold Barboza fight. I think he has to fight the winner by August. So we're in that's what, 6 months away. Damn. Oh, the WBO bogus. He has to fight them by August. But if he fights Africa, you know what I'm saying, before August, then of course, that's a unification bout. So Africa, I believe, is using that as his leverage right now. All Africa got is time on his hands.
I call it just due. I call it just due because all the bullshit that T.O. has been doing, all the games he's been playing, I feel like it's finally coming back to bite him on his motherfucking ass. And he deserves it, Key. He deserves all of it.
Absolutely. I think he knows that too, Upper. He has to fight, otherwise he's going to lose his belt. But in a way, that's T.O. fault though, Upper and chat, because we've known that they've given T.O. at least 7 fighters from 2024 until now. They've given T.O. several fighters. And he said no to everybody.
And it's so funny. I love it.
So now it looks like T.O. was trying to scramble before he lose that belt. T.O. better do something. Because
Hey, it's very funny though, ain't it, Mister? I'm gonna retire now. He ain't talking about retire now. His ass trying to scramble to keep that motherfucking belt. So that show all that bullshit that he's been doing. He been playing games and everything, and now motherfuckers don't believe no more. And what's funny about it, T.O., you been sitting here acting like an asshole to everybody. Now don't nobody give a damn about the situation you in, and people ready to see you fall. All that racist shit, all that funny shit. And now I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you in your training camp because hell, Ryan Garcia over there now. So now you in the same training camp with Ryan Garcia and Eddie Reynoso. Like, boy, everybody coming for your ass. It's like they boxing your ass in and gonna feed you to Ryan and Garcia or something. Like, I don't know what the hell going on, but it looks fun, Keith. And look, I'm gonna ask one more time. Can I get one more person in the Cash App or the PayPal? I've been waiting for one more person to support the grind in the Cash App or the PayPal. Can we get one person to settle it down? Can we get one person? If not, we still had a good day. I appreciate it. But yeah, T.O., it's time for the fruits to be sold. You know, everything that does in the dark comes to the light, Key. Everybody tired of T.O. ass, so you know he's gonna get his just
Yeah, I feel
desserts.
like he's trying to scramble to hurry up and make a fight with Africa so that he can still retain his belt. Then that will push back the due date for the Arnold Barboza and Jack Catterall. Tio would then be able to, you know what I'm saying, go up allegedly and fight at 147, whoever that's gonna be. That Turkey wanted him to do. I have no idea. It looks like that's what he was trying to do in a WBO and Africa.
But that's Norman. So if Tio moves up, then he has to fight
No,
Norman.
they were trying to make Tio. Remember, they were trying to make Tio face the winner of Devin versus Ryan Garcia. That's what Turkey said. Turkey's wanted the winner of Devin versus.
No, I'm talking about if Tio wants to move up with his belt.
Yes, absolutely. But Turkey is saying that he can. I guess he feels as though he can bypass that and ink the deal between the winner of Devin versus Ryan. I haven't forgotten about Brian Norman Jr. You haven't either, but I'm speaking on what Turkey wants for Tio. He never mentioned Brian Norman Jr. He said Ryan or Devin.
And see, that's what I'm saying. They say the best versus the best. But in Turkey, stop circumventing fights. Because what you're doing now, you're circumventing fights and you're taking away fights that need to be happening to make certain shit pop. Like you're circumventing the natural order of things. That's what he's doing.
Absolutely. Well, I think Tio was getting his shout out to Just Do, his Just Do. I don't feel bad for Tio. All them fights you done turned down. Boy, I do not feel bad. But I do get it though on a business sense. You wouldn't be able to meet one of those, or if all of those thresholds. I get it. You wouldn't be able to earn, but at least you are guaranteed. It says the guaranteed amount is 2.6 million. I think that's the most he's ever made.
Exactly. So this is exactly. So you're going to get the money. So why worry about what you're going to earn? Like you're already getting a guarantee. Let Turkey Al Sheikh take the loss. He's willing to take the loss. He's trying to take the loss. So why are you worried about a back end when you couldn't even fill out the small ballroom at Madison Square Garden when you fought Jermaine Ortiz?
That's what it was. I was like,
you fought Jermaine Ortiz.
That was I thought that was Vegas.
No, that was the small ballroom that he couldn't sell out. The small ballroom. That was Madison Square when he came out with the clowns and all that shit. That was the small ballroom. That wasn't even the big ballroom at Madison Square. That was the small one, nigga. You couldn't even sell that shit out, nigga. Like, come on. You're sorry ass. Bigger than Ringling Brothers. No, you're not bigger than Ringling Brothers, buddy. You're not the takeover. You're the late show. You're the fake over. And people are tired of watching your bullshit. We done seen this show and the rerun. We're tired of it. Everybody done figures you out. You a con artist, man. You a 3-card Molly. And 2 of your cards have a mark on the back of it.
Goodness. Well, speaking of 3-card, speaking of 3-card Molly, Speaking of drugs, basically, I heard a whisper. I'm not sure how. Um, I'm not sure. I'm doing some more digging into it. That's all y'all need to know. I got a couple emails and text messages out to a few people that will know this, but upper and chat. Now remember what I said a couple like last week or 2 weeks ago, where I said I think boxing, three of the storylines for boxing this year would be weight, drug testing, and money. Remember that? With these promoters and everything. Well, it looks like word on the curb is that there could be a potential investigation into Victor Conti. I'm not sure. I got a couple texts and emails out to a few people that I know, but I've been hearing about I've been hearing some things for a minute with this weight, with drug testing and everything. That's why I brought it to you guys' attention. Anytime somebody pop dirty or there's something with the weight, I
Let me
continue
say
to bring it
one
to
thing real
y'all's
quick,
attention.
best friend. Let me
And
thank Kevin real quick. Let me
okay.
thank Kevin in the cash out with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King. And shout out to my brother Kawhi Elliott in the cash out with the $1 holler. Give me 1 minute so I can get out this loud area key.
Okay. Tio knows how to, okay. Anyways. Rob Walker, Jay, Mark, oh my God. Brian, log out. Okay, log out. Fanon said this a few months ago. Okay, well, I got word last week when I brought up those 3 points in December that it was a lot going on. But I got word today or yesterday and today, a couple whispers that there's a few investigations going on, and one of those does involve Victor Conte. I don't know how true it is. I'm going to continue to keep my eye to this, my ears. That's my number one priority. Y'all know any information that I get on Turkey, I bring it to y'all. Any information I get on Victor Conte, I bring it to y'all. But I did hear that it could be an investigation. I'm nervous because there's a lot of fighters involved with Snack. And I did notice I'm really going to be noticing February 22nd. Victor Conte said that he has 3 fighters fighting on that card on Snack. So I'm curious to see if they are going to be wearing Snack apparel. Conte definitely a pawn. I know. Yes, Rod, log out. Um, we will. Conte is definitely and Snack users will need to shame them brutally. Well, the thing is, if Devin and the other boxers were smart and have a good legal team, they could have no liability against, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know. They just thought that they were using protein powder that's readily available at every GNC, Walmart, Walgreens, everywhere. He has results early. He's always promoted VADA is definitely a conflict of interest. I'm just saying, I heard a whisper that
Yeah,
they are.
you heard a whisper, but you know he can't turn that down because you know he's on the machine. He got the blood test. He got the blood samples. He get all that stuff. But they do the blood samples before they fix your regimen. So if he's taking your blood sample before he does your regimen, then he's already building you a special case just for you. So you know they looking up your isotopes. They looking up how your body works and reacts, and that's how they developing the program for you. So they know what's going down, Doctor Key. They know what it is.
Another another one is Turkey Al Sheikh. There was an article very well written by Box Punch. I'm gonna put this article in the chat. I'm not gonna read it all, but it's called Turkey Al Sheikh or Turkey Al Sheikh: The Disturbing Two Faces of His
Well,
Excellent.
shit.
Oh my God. In this, he talks about the Human Rights Watch article on Saudi Arabia's use of entertainment events to divert global attention from human rights violation. He also talks about a long overdue and detailed Guardian article about this, the 2017 coup that paved the way for Mohammed bin Salman rise to the Saudi throne at the expense of the rightful successor. Basically, a lot of stuff that's going on. Basically, what he's trying to say is that Turkey al-Sheikh, there's two sides to him. There's this side that we see with boxing. He wants to do this, the successful PR runs, how he's embraced, American culture on some fronts in the sports world and everything. And he's just trying to combine the best of two worlds. And then there's the other side, the Tony if you may, the feel me, upper, the gangster side, you feel me, of the things that he has gotten his hands into, and the dirty side of him, that he has taken an interest in scrubbing from the internet. And we all know that if you are over there in that country, you cannot talk ill of them or you will be jailed. We know that for a fact. Okay. So this is a very interesting article. I find this, the reason why I'm bringing this up, it was wrote on the 3rd, 2 days ago, upper. And the reason why I'm bringing this out is because I find it really interesting that for the past few weeks, notice something, you guys. Let's walk down this timeline with me. Right, upper? For the past few weeks, we brought up the zone
You was
numbers.
in jail. You
Um,
got
the,
put in jail.
yes, the zone numbers crumbling, right? We brought that up. And then I brought up the fact about the fighters that are supposed to be in negotiations with him. He had a whole list, and this, he was putting that out while PBC was putting out their stuff. And then all of a sudden, we hear about Bud and Jake Paul around the same time that we're hearing about Jake Paul and Canelo. And then now we're hearing about this call, about this article. And he's putting out, different events and everything. I'm seeing a correlation pattern. I'm putting puzzle pieces together. And
The man's creating the news, and he's steering it. He's creating and steering the news the way he wants to do it.
the MJK global side, yeah. I know the weed in Saudi is some pressure. Oh my God. Kawhi. Brian said log out.
Straight
Kawhi,
pressure, yeah.
Brian, log out,
That's
huh?
what the customer here is, the pressure.
Leave Boo Boo alone, okay? I think Boo Boo is done with Snack, okay? Thank you guys very much. But I do hate Phenomenal. Always good to see the King Phenomenal, man. Riyadh season. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. The M word. I get it. I get it. I get it. I just find that it is really interesting, upper and chat, that all of this stuff is coming out right now. And I am, by me just hearing a whisper about Victor Conte possibly being investigated. Now we have this coming out. I wonder what's next, upper chat. I wonder what's next.
Shit that we been talking about. We been said that the nigga Turkey all our shit. And Victor Conte, we been told you they was the figurehead for Daniel Kinahan. They gonna be the fall guys. They gonna be the next motherfuckers to get banned from the United States. Just like Tyson Fury can't come back over here. He got a brand new mansion and he can't come back over here. Like, this is big business. This is big balls and stocky, big businesses. You feel what I'm saying? Like, money don't stop. The world don't stop. The corruptness does not stop. You just gotta find a different person to be in the limelight. And all they do is move one chess piece off the board and keep the board spinning around. That's all.
Yes, you will, J Boxing. But one thing that I found interesting at the end of this article, upper, he said, while Don King's misdeeds have been well documented, Turkey al Sheikh's figure remains shrouded in mystery. So much so that many fans are entirely unaware of his deep connections to Saudi Arabia's repressive power structures. The purpose of this article
Yeah.
is simply to bring truth to light. These facts may not be left out of the public debate. But that is so true. We're so quick to talk about Don King. People are so quick to talk about Al Heyman. But if y'all really knew the stuff that I've been bringing up about this man for the past several months, nobody else is really getting on Turkey the way that I have, because I'm bringing out
They,
all this stuff, and
they
they
act like this motherfucker wasn't. They
to
act
it.
like this motherfucker wasn't a fat, regular ass YouTuber a couple months, I mean, a couple years ago. The
Oh
man
my,
was a fucking YouTuber. Like they act like he's some part of the deep state. He was not part of the deep state. His fat ass is on YouTube, and now he's starting to get involved in that shit. Now come on, he wasn't nothing a couple years ago. He was like another motherfucking damn Boots. The nigga that used to damn what's the dude's name that used to damn Boots? They used to do the damn run in the damn store, grab beers and shit. He was an entertainer like him. Boot game. He was a Saudi Arabian boot game.
absolutely. I know Phenomenal. I know you. I know Fanon has been one. Upper has been one. It's only a few of us that's really out here, and it's like we hear this stuff about Turkey got all this money, he's doing this, he's doing that, and I get that. But the thing is, the fights that we've been wanting, he's fumbling these fights with marketing. That's number one. Bivol and Baturviev, Upper, who's talking about him? Don't worry, I'll wait. Who's talking about this February
Nobody,
22nd card?
nobody.
Besides us, who, and probably more than likely, possibly like KO, Just Do Boxing. We know they gonna bring it. 2 Cents, Ashley's Corner is gonna talk about it. But outside
Nobody
of,
talking about it.
exactly, I'm talking about the fans. Who else is talking about it, Upper? Have we seen this card on ESPN? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm sorry.
We
No,
need to
right?
know the price is happening.
Be quiet, Upper. Oh my God. I'm just saying. Y'all better leave. Y'all better stop J boxing. Y'all better go on about y'all business. Y'all better go on about y'all business. All I'm saying is, y'all, okay, something is murky in the sauce of everything that's going on. I got a prediction. I feel like it's gonna be a lot because we haven't even gotten the stuff for 2024 with the zone yet. And I feel like once we get that next piece, because I really believe that that's gonna be leaked. Once we get that, Upper, and a few other things, a few other chess moves are made, I think we're gonna be having. I think we're looking at a Kinahan 2.0, Upper in chat. I'm not even. I think we're looking at a what did they call it? Upper MJK. What is it called? MGK.
MTK Global.
I think we're looking at that 2.0, about 3.0. I think this is on steroids. I think this is on steroids.
I've been saying it.
Yeah, I think it's on steroids, and it's slowly but surely being uncovered. And I wonder, okay, so if anybody that's taking snack, just hypothetically, Upper, say, with these fighters that's taking snack, do you think that if Victor Conte is really being investigated, do you think that the fighters should go down with them? Do y'all think that the fighters should
If
go
they
down?
take a snack and they legally taking that shit, they know what the hell's going on. They know. Man, come on, these are grown ass fighters. They know what's happening.
So you really believe that Boo Boo know what's going on, Upper? How dare you?
Boo Boo, he needed to be bounced back. That's why Boo Boo taking it.
You're such a hater. You guys are haters. What about Caleb Plant? Y'all
You see, he did to dig him up a bag of snack after he knocked out the ring. He was like, dig up the snack.
whatever. Um, y'all think you know how many fighters is with Snack, y'all? They didn't
Keith,
know.
stop acting like you don't know what's going on, Keith. You know
Oh
what's
my God,
going on.
they
We're not
didn't
gonna play that
know.
today.
How are they supposed to know? They're just saying that they're gonna get like a protein powder or something. Do you know what this would do for their careers? You're talking about Clarissa Shields. You're the Clarissa Shields. You're talking about the
Now
buzz
she
saw.
know what's going on. Keith, this is just like somebody you know, and you pop a Viagra, and you ain't never popped one before. You know what the hell you just did. You knew you just got an enhancement, so don't do that. They know they getting an enhancement.
Hey to the beautiful Queen Marshawn West. Salute, Queen. Plant not big, snacking like that. Plant not big, snack like that. Snack equals clear. Okay, let's see then. Let's see. Oh, come on, all things. No, B dog. I don't think. I think because then they say it's different tiers. You know what? I'm not gonna pretend that this is my forte. That is definitely Manager Marty. I'm gonna reach out to him and ask, who created crack cocaine? Kiba Creole. I'm not phenomenal, but you guys gotta understand, like when it comes to snack, like me with turkey and all that, I got you. I got the information, I got the articles, da da da. But with Victor Conte and everything, that's Manager Marty. Manager Marty been. I'm not really. I'm tapped in, but I'm not tapped in. Like that's not my area of expertise. I've been hearing about it. Y'all been telling me about it. I've tuned in to Manager Marty. Shout out to him. And I've listened to bits and pieces, but I mean, I don't want this to be another Marion Jones situation. You feel me? Like all them people, all of those greats, man, that went down with the Balco scandal. Let me read y'all a list. Let me read y'all a list of the Balco scandal so y'all can know how deep this is. Um the athletes involved because come on, y'all.
See, them people
Barry
know they was cheating. So they don't cheat.
Barry Bonds, Kelly White, Tim Montgomery, Bill Romanowski. Oh, Denver Bronco. Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Bill Romanowski had roid rage. He came out there and hurt somebody.
Tammy Thomas. She used to be a cyclist. Wow. Okay. Trevor Graham, the sprinter. Jeff Novinsky. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. 50 Shades of Snack. Okay, thank you, Jay Moxon. And each and Mary Snack. Okay, thank you, Rod. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Okay, here's some more. I had no idea. Wow, Jason Gamby from the Yankees upper.
It's Jason Giambi.
I always call him Gamby.
It's Jason
um
Giambi.
Armando Rios with the Giants. Get the why y'all didn't tell me all these people are on this? Bro, I know Barry Robbins.
You be
I
here all
know
day.
Barry Robbins was one. I know Barry. Are you? Wow.
You be here all day. You be here all day.
I didn't know that it was that deep though. Like, wow. I didn't know they tested positive for TA. Okay. Okay. Well, ain't nobody telling Autumn to get back in bed with the biggest cheater in sports history and a known Fed. Shakur back on that snack, bet on the KO. He said, well, Victor Conte said he has three fighters on snack for the February 22nd card. That's interesting. He didn't say which ones though, GM. He didn't say which ones are on. Key, look at all the money Trump uncovering
Everybody on that card is on snack. He just said he has three new superstars. He didn't say that everybody wasn't on it. He got three new stars. The rest of the people are not stars. The rest of the people are still on there. It's a snack card.
um they live in a crack house but swear they don't know what's going on. Thank you, Zach B. Y'all log out. I get it, phenomenal. I understand that part. If you put Bob and Conte together, they are blood brothers. You know what, Jay? I'm so sick of you. Y'all been cutting up all day. He can to beat Kid Austin. Wait a minute. So y'all think that he's doing? Wait a minute. A kilo upper. So do you believe Akilo says Shakur is doing everything he can to beat Kid Austin? You think that Shakur got Floyd, Andre
We not
Ward?
gonna act like this nigga ain't got a whole training camp full of damn goats right now. We're not gonna do this. I'm not playing the game today.
So you
You
think
see
that?
what it is.
So you think
You
that?
see what he's doing. You see what he's doing.
So are y'all trying to say that Shakur Stevenson is scared of Kid Austin? Like he low-key nervous? Is that what y'all telling me? Y'all really telling me
I
that
refuse to answer that.
he tagged the fighter Shakur Stevenson, but what? Shakur Stevenson is back on Snack? Hold on. When did Buatsi get on Snack? And when was Virgil Ortiz on Snack? Shouldn't Virgil?
They've been on Snack.
Are you sure that Virgil Ortiz is on Snack?
Virgil been on Snack, Key. Do your research, best friend. Virgil started on Snack. That's how he was able to blow back up. But then he caught that shit with his muscles.
I didn't know that Virgil Ortiz was on Snack though. Okay. That's what he exhibited. Coco Melon. Okay, thank you, Rod. Hold on, I'm looking for where he said that he tagged um Shakur Stevenson. Don't say it ain't so, Shakur. Say it ain't so, Shakur. Oh. No, he said Clarissa Shields, Floyd, Kid Austin Sr., Baturviev, Baval, Shakur, and Benavidez all negative tests. Okay. Oh, Buatsi is on Snack. Oh. No, but he only has on his shirt. What if he's only doing the marketing? What if he's only doing the marketing? Okay, here I come. What if he's only doing the marketing, GM? That's what Buatsi just got on the t-shirt. Oh, yeah, Snarissa.
You're not about to play this game.
Oh, Snack Strong, Virgil Ortiz. Oh, damn. Oh. Why y'all ain't tell me that Verge was on that? Devin Haney just did a Ring podcast, Snack Strong. Oh, Devin. Poor Devin. Oh, Lord.
Shakur just did a song called Reinsnacknated. Reinsnackated.
I didn't know that Virgil Ortiz was on it or Buatsi. This is news to me. Dang, Bob Santos is promoting Snack. So is Mario Barrios on Snack? Is Barrios on Snack Upper?
Gee, you don't be paying attention to that we've been saying. We've been saying that how Barrios and all that. You don't pay attention. Like you tell me, you not pay attention.
I didn't know that Barrios was on. Oh, you guys right. I did not pay attention to that part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. So we know he's on it, but I thought Devin would have walked away from it. They didn't already crucified you. They didn't already.
And then he'll
Dang.
be even bigger nobody than what he is now.
Dang. Dang. No wonder Tank Davis said that they can only come in weighing 150 at the fight. No wonder Tank Davis put a hydration clause on Barrios. Okay, that makes sense. Because it was a 140 fight. And they came in, I think Barrios came in weighing 150 for that fight. No wonder that was on there. Okay, that makes sense. Why the hell wouldn't Devin do that to Ryan Garcia? Okay, anyways, why they wouldn't do that with each other? No, I'm not, Brian.
Because Devin wanted to come up to 170.
Yeah, he signed a blood contract, but you would think by them eating up Devin the way that they have, he would have walked away from it. All right, y'all. All right. I've been turned straight. My apologies to Upper, Phenomenal, GM, Rod Walker, Windy City. I'm sorry, okay, you guys. I did not know B-Dog. I didn't know it was this deep. I didn't know it was this deep, y'all. I ain't know it was this much. I'm very shocked at Virgil Ortiz. And I can't believe that the dude from the Yankees got caught with that stuff, bro. That's crazy. I didn't.
Well, I appreciate. Well, we about. Well, shit. I'm about done. You done this game?
Yes, Upper, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody for coming out. Shout out to the best friend who didn't know everybody was getting messed up. She thought we just be talking shit when we be saying that people be on that shit. But yeah, she gonna learn today. Hope she do some research today and see. Cause there's some more people that she's gonna be shocked when she finally finds out. But shout out to everybody that's done joined the Discord. Shout out to everybody that's joined the chat. Salute. I see y'all here the same bat time, same bat place, the same bat town. I'm out.
Okay, yeah, phenomenal. He says Shakur back on that snack. All these snack accusations from all these snack activities by Don Trick. Yeah, he did want to be a welterweight. Phenomenal. Upper said he took snack too. Yeah, Upper on snack. Upper's definitely on snack. I like snack Shakur. Okay. Ball call all over again. It better not be phenomenal. Victor Conte is a felonious cheater with 1,000 counts of drug cheats and attempting to swallow the evidence. Man, to be honest with you, I hope that they're not under. You gonna act like this? No, I'm not. I cannot believe that Virgil Ortiz. I'm about to do some research. So Phenomenal and Rod Walker and Creo and Windy City and GM. Y'all don't cuss me out tomorrow. I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna come back with some stuff, Raj, because I didn't know that all of these fighters were on snack like this. I didn't know it was this deep. You feel me? I had no upper content, right? I know, phenomenal. I didn't know it was this deep, though, friend. I know, y'all. I didn't know. I didn't know it was this. Yo, this is crazy. And Joshua Buwatsi. Why y'all didn't tell me Buwatsi was on it? That's how you know I'm be paying attention to Victor. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm finna hit up a couple people. I'm not going down with Boo Boo. Period. I told Boo Boo to get off a snack. I told Boo Boo to leave that stuff alone. I told my friend, but he had a bad batch. Okay, I'm about to do it now. But anyways, I'm gonna be back with this tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about the numbers for the Baturviev and Bivol fight, the impressions with social media, and what we can do to really raise the bar up for this fight, because nobody is talking about it like they're talking about the March 1st fight. And everything. Manager Marty has done all of the work. Just follow his. I'm gonna reach out to. Yes, I'm gonna reach out to him too. Okay, give me the receipts, GM. I got it. Key sold my best friend out for snack. Dang, no, I didn't. Whatever. I told you all of them on that card got okay. But I didn't know he only said 3 upper. He didn't say the whole card. Victor said it was only 3 fighters. And remember, I was like, I'm finna go down the list. I'm finna figure out who all 3 of those were. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know, but I didn't know. It's like 7, 8 fights that night, Upper. I didn't know. Anyways, y'all. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Shout out to y'all. God bless y'all. My people. Salute to the beautiful queens, Marshawn, Arena, everybody. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all done blew my mind today.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga leaving. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow. nigga bleed. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleed. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave 'em holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spillin'. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. Smoke. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleed. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleed. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em.